Hey, what's up you guys? Today we're going to be reviewing the 2022 Mercedes-Benz GLE 350. This is the 4MATIC version, and we're just going to do a quick walk around of the exterior real quick. It's a beautiful car. This is white on a beige interior, and this comes with the option of 4MATIC as well, so you're going to be able to tow up to 7,700 pounds because it does come with the tow package in the rear right here, as you can see. And yeah, overall, really liking the overall design of this car. I really like the floorboard right there that comes out. One thing I don't really like is you need to pay another $3,000 for the AMG exterior package. As you can see, it's black rims right here. I do think the car looks a lot better with overall white rather than the black rubber sticking out. Doesn't make it look more aggressive. In my opinion, it just makes it look a little more cheap. But yeah, that's a quick walk around of the exterior. Let's pop up the engine hood real quick, and as you unlock it, the power folding mirrors come undone, and in the night you'll be able to see the Mercedes-Benz logo illuminated as well. Pop in the hood. You know, as expected, it comes with hydraulic springs, and this is a turbocharged 4-cylinder, 255 horsepower, does 0 to 60 in 7.1 seconds. However, once you're behind the wheel, it does feel like it has more power than 255 horsepower, as well as being able to go to 0 to 60 in 7.1 seconds. And the reason behind that is because you're going to feel a lot more power at lower speeds. However, once you do start getting to the higher speeds, you do see it is a 4-cylinder and it's lacking that power. But instead of the 6-cylinder, with the 4-cylinder, you are going to get better fuel economy. I'm averaging around 20 miles per gallon, 22 sometimes, driving conservatively. But that is an engine bay, very well put together. Give it a soft close real quick. And as you can see in the front, there's a couple of cameras there, and basically what that's going to do is do automatic pre-collision braking. If the camera thinks that you're going to hit the car in front of you, it'll help you out with the braking and apply the brakes for you there. Before going into the interior, let's do a quick review of the back seat as well as the interior of the trunk. There are two ways to open this trunk. One option is pushing this button right here, or you can just swing your feet to the right side and it should open up. There we go. Second time works the best, not the first. So in the rear seat, you can see that we have a 7-row seating right here. This is another option that you need to pay for. Doesn't come standard on the vehicle, but overall, I do think that it is worth it, especially when time comes down to it and you have kids, or just another seat that you might need to haul more people. My little brother fits perfectly back here. He's around 5 foot, 140 pounds, but anything bigger than that, I just don't think it's doable. And this is more than enough cargo space for most people who are looking in the SUV range. Just to give you guys a more realistic picture of what it is like in the back seat, we're gonna undo this. This comes with the electronic power seating configuration as well. So what you're seeing, it does take more time to go through this. I don't know if this is the best option for another $1,000. It also comes with power adjusting rear seats here. However, for $1,000, are you really getting your money's worth? I'd say probably not. I would go with other options in the case of that. So let's see if I can fit back here. It is pretty tight. Oh. Yep, I'm 6'2", so if I can fit back here, more likely than not, you'll be able to fit back here as well. And as you can see, I'm having to put down my head because I don't have enough headspace. Yeah, this is not going down with my knees out here. So pretty much not usable for an adult. However, for kids, this is a viable option. So aside from the 3rd row seating, the 2nd row seating does have more than enough space. I feel like there's enough headspace for me, as well as having an armrest that you can pull down here, and it just stops right there. Feels perfect for my arms, and it is a very comfortable ride with power adjusting seats as well. And I really like the Burmester sound system that's put on this door sill, as well as the wood trim. Overall, just feels like a very well put interior, even from the rear. You do get the moonroof all the way back here, so nothing to really nitpick in the back seat. feels like a very well put interior. Overall, you can't really control the climate back here, but the vents are adjustable, as well as having a USB-C port with a additional two USB-C ports down there. Very solid sound to the door closing, and yeah, the cabin here is pretty amazing. We're gonna turn that down for now. Nothing really to pick apart, and I think this is the most well put infotainment display I've seen in a while. A lot of infotainments now are going for that tablet looking display, going after Tesla, but I think this combines simplicity and updated infotainment very well. I think it does a great job in kind of blending the interior with the center console as well, rather than just having a awkward looking tablet right in the middle, as well as keeping some buttons that a lot of people don't want to go through 10 different options in the infotainment to just find. For example, you have the AC fan or the heater fan here, auto, your emergency lights, as well as having buttons for heated seats. You know, I can't really complain about the heated seat buttons actually being a physical button rather than having to go through the infotainment. And you also have the heated steering button here as well. This also comes with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and the system actually does a really good job of integrating that together, because there's really no lag, and although it doesn't have wireless capabilities, hopefully that's something that could be pushed forward on the update. Now, I do think that having Android Auto is a huge game changer. Wireless Android Auto, excuse me, is a huge game changer. It just makes it that much easier, especially when you're running errands where you're running on a time limit and you're just hopping in and out of the car every 10 minutes and you don't know where you are if you're in someplace new. But personally, once you get used to where you're at, there's really no need for wireless Android Auto. You can usually go find places without using Android Auto at all. It's very smooth, able to go through. You can view the info of the car. There is slight lag there as it pulls it up, but overall very responsive infotainment as you just go through it. And you can also do touchscreen or control it from the trackpad down here. All right, let's take this for a drive and see how this is. Right now we are currently, I believe, in comfort mode, but as you can see, we have sport, comfort, and eco mode, with individual giving you the option to tune each individual setting, such as acceleration, suspension, and steering feel to how you would want to. It's not absorbing the bumps too well there, but that was a pretty big bump. Later on in this drive, we are going to go for a little more spirited drive. Kind of push the car a little to give you a sense of what this turbocharged 4-cylinder 255 horsepower is really capable of. I think what impressed me the most about this car so far is that it's able to tow 7,700 pounds with a 4-cylinder, and I think that's really what makes this SUV so versatile. You know, this SUV really does check all the boxes. It's luxurious, has a nice cabin ride, it's able to tow, has ample storage space, has seating up to 7, although it might be a little tight in the back. This really does check most boxes for a lot of people. Now, a big red flag for something like this would be the depreciation more, the reliability. But really, I feel as if you really need to be asking yourself the question, at what cost is that worth it for you? You know, this car does depreciate over 50% in the first 3 years. However, that's not been the case in the past 3 years with this crazy used car market, but on average, in normal times, that is what you can expect, which is a huge financial hit for a lot of people. So if you can afford that and you're okay with paying for that premium, this car checks most boxes for a lot of people. Beautiful exterior, very well put interior together. Even on comfort mode. I love how they have paddle shifters here on the side as well. You know, if you ever want to take this, really start pushing it on the back roads, you're gonna have to start shifting manually. Yeah, it's very quiet and absorbs the bumps very, very well. Yeah, it's especially at night. I love taking this for a drive because I don't know if you can really see it now, but you can see a little bit of purple lighting here. There's ambient lighting that goes across the cabin, and you can customize it through the infotainment, but man, it's It's really amazing taking this for a drive at night, just seeing the Mercedes logo as well as the ambient lighting and the comfort of the car and the quietness, just and the audio system. It brings out a whole new experience. Testing out the brake here. We're gonna throw this into sport mode real quick and see how it takes these roads. Something I definitely feel is the steering becoming a little tighter, accelerator becoming more responsive, and it just revving higher in lower gears. Very nice change. It's very dynamic. Just like that, we're up to 67. We're gonna slow it down a little. All right, the next one we're gonna try using the paddle shifters, see if we can get a little more performance out of this car. And for a four-cylinder, I don't think this sounds bad at all. Oh yeah. That's for SUV, that's more than enough. Alright, we're gonna now go over into a little bit of a sound test, see how this Burmester Premium sound system compares to other vehicles in this class. Not bad. I don't want to go too fast here. Might be having a little too much fun. As you guys just saw right there, that's how easy it is to use this center trackpad, and pretty convenient and comfortable. This palm rest really does make it that much easier to use, and I really like it. I use it more than the touchscreen. We're gonna turn off the music so we can hear more of this engine. This is just too fun to drive. I do like the paddle shifters that come with it. It makes it that much more engaging. Oh, a little too fast. Having too much fun. We're gonna throw it back into comfort mode. So right now we're gonna test the automatic park feature of this car. Once you press the parking button with the camera on, it starts automatically searching for parking spaces, and you'll see it alert me once it finds an open parking space, which hopefully it picks up these ones on the side here. Okay, so right there you saw the alert pop up that it found a parking space. So once I click that, I want to go in reverse, and I just throw the gear into reverse, and it's going to start parking itself. as you can see. And at any time I need to be ready to brake, because it's completely automated. I'm not touching anything. Just like that, it parked the vehicle. Yeah, it's a pretty cool, neat feature that I definitely think that some people might enjoy using. And yeah, that concludes today's review. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop a question down in the comments below. I'll make sure I answer it. And if you guys have any other vehicles or cars you want to see reviewed, just let me know, and I'll try to push that out as soon as possible. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks so much for watching.